Today on Bloodbath and Beyond, we review Drive Thru. Find out if fast food kills. In Drive Thru, horror gets supersized when Horny the Clown, the demonic mascot of Helleburger, goes on a murderous rampage. So what did we like about this movie?
Horny the Clown! He was an awesome killer. His outfit...
Oh, I loved it.
At first I thought it was ridiculous, but it grows on you.
No, I thought it was awesome right off the bat.
I think the best part of the costume was the fact that he had the speaker in his mouth.
Sorry, homie. That just ain't gonna...
Maybe the hatchet was like an ICP reference. ICP is Insane Clown Posse, who have a very strong following called Juggalos. He resembled a clown, and the fact that he had a hatchet, the logo for ICP's record label is Psychopathic Records, in which they have a hatchet, and they always talk about a hatchet this, hatchet that. They have something that sounds like one of their most popular songs, Chicken Huntin', going in the background almost the entire movie.
I really enjoyed that the killer didn't like sneak around. He's out there and like he's killing immediately.
I loved all the deaths in this movie and the fact that we had lots of practical effects. I felt that the characters were kind of cool. Each one had like their own little characteristic. I found the buddy duo of the officers, the two detectives, to be quite hilarious.
I really enjoyed the consistency and the quality of the story. The backstory was actually really good, and it kind of makes a lot of sense why the killer is going on this killing spree.
The whole like branding and everything about this restaurant seemed like it could exist, and I wanted it to exist because those chili burgers look fucking dope.
You guys have a hell of a nice day then.
Okay, what were our favorite kills?
I'm gonna start with the first kill in this movie, which was when some wannabe gangster guy wants to threaten one of the employees of a Helleburger. We only see the aftermath of what really happened. When his buddy comes in, he sees him head in the deep fryer, like the face kind of just like falls right off his skull. Full practical effects, nice gore.
It looked like he was peeling off the crispy layer of the marshmallow, only to find like face. So my favorite kill in this movie, it's when they're actually at the owner of Helleburger's mansion. One of the teens goes into the garage, I believe it was Van. He opens up the deep freezer because they're looking for clues, and he finds all the dead bodies, and you just see like clean slice right through the side. The upper half of the torso goes to the left, and the lower half goes to the right.
You got a lot of guts, kid.
My favorite kill was when Mackenzie is running around away from Horny the Clown in the high school, and she runs into the gym and sees Val tied down with a microwave on her head. Mackenzie's freaking out trying to get it off her, and then Val just melts away. Very Saw-like, the way that it was kind of like a really morbid death. It was great, I loved it.
Another notable one was when they're in the funhouse. Horny just throws the axe at the one teen.
Right in his head.
Right in his head, and you just see like the split skull.
And they did have a couple off-screen kills. He picks up his blade and just starts fucking going to town, and it looks just so brutal. Even though you're not seeing anything, you're just like, whoa, that guy's getting fucked up.
What didn't we like about Drive Thru?
I didn't like the fact that they kept referring to Mackenzie's fine, hot, tight ass. And not once did we see it.
Have you seen your ass?
I want to see that ass. And they teased us. They had the bed scene where she threw the panties at Fish, and I thought we were gonna see some butt, and we didn't.
I think they were afraid to show it because they kept alluding to her not being 18. She didn't turn 18 until the last scene.
Wait till this weekend when I'm 18.
Leighton Meester, I just want to know, is all the hype true?
Leighton Meester,
I agree.
show us your keister. I don't think I've ever said the word keister before.
I didn't like some of the weak dialogue this movie had. Like, a lot of the kind of jokes the cops were making were weird. A lot of the pot smoking jokes, I don't know, didn't need to be there. Take all that out and the movie's good, I think.
I actually really enjoyed all of those little jokes.
Up yours, Detective Crackers.
Okay, it's Crockers.
One of my major dislikes was how loud some of the audio was. I don't think the audio mixing was done as well as it could have been. Every time Horny killed somebody, there was like a hard metal music that went crazy. Which was a cool effect, and you knew like shit's going down, but it was way too loud, and I had to constantly grab for my remote and monitor the volume every time I knew he was like around a corner.
Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings. I really enjoyed this movie. Kills were good, the costumes were well done. I love the clown costume. I want like an action figure of that. I thought the story was well done, the backstory really came together. I thought the ending was good. I'm gonna give this movie 4 Superfly Inks out of 5.
I thought this movie was pretty awesome. The killer was brutal. He killed everyone amazingly, and the kills looked great. I didn't hate any of the characters. In fact, I liked them, and that's rare for me. And I thought a lot of the one-liners kept the story flowing at a really nice pace. So I'm gonna give this movie 4.5 Morgan Spurlock doing a roll over the counter at Helleburgers out of 5.
I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. I laughed. I was entertained. The kills were awesome. And Detective Crocker's was hilarious. Plus, Horny the Clown was a pretty awesome serial killer. So that being said, I'm gonna give it 4 Detective Crockers slipping on blood shooting off a shotgun out of 5.
That's what we thought about the movie. Let us know what you feel in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all our new video posts, and let us know any recommendations for films to review in the future. Also, don't forget to tweet us at Bloodbath_TV.
How'd you like my foot all the way up your ass?
I'm sure what you meant to say was dick.